so today what are we talking about?
Hurricanes.
And this is from your science standard 2.E.2, and it's just talking about weather, okay? And what we're talking about are hurricanes. Who can read me this sentence? Let me see. Easton?
A storm with a violent wind and water flooding and a cyclone shape.
Thank you, yes. So it's just a big storm with violent wind. What does the word violent mean? Avery?
It's like it could hurt people.
Yes, it could hurt people. It's really rough. It's really strong, okay? So I just want you to look at these pictures. Just look at them. Don't say anything.
Whoa.
This is a before and after picture, so just kind of look at it. Okay, so what are your feelings while looking at these pictures, Tanner?
Sad.
Sad? Okay, why do you feel sad?
Because there's people and animals.
Yes, there's people and animals, and that can be really sad, right? What else? Jamil?
Worried.
Worried? Yeah, why? Why are you worried?
Because people could, like, if people don't know how to swim and nobody's around to help them, say if, like, an evacuation warning helped and they didn't hear it, they would drown.
Yes, they could drown. Humphrey?
I'm worried too because if hurricane can kill 100, it's over to 3,000 people can get killed by a hurricane.
Oh, yes, a lot of people can die in these instances. Ann?
People and animals die.
Mm-hmm. Madison?
I think the people would feel scared.
Yes. Okay, so we're definitely feeling feelings that are not good, that we don't like to feel. This is actually in Charleston, South Carolina. Who has gone to Charleston? Yeah, so this happens in our neighborhood, not just in other places. This happens here. Okay? So now I have this slideshow for you guys.
Whoa.
So this is where we're going to learn more information about hurricanes, and it's one of nature's most powerful forces. That means it is one of the strongest storms that we can have here. Okay? So what is a hurricane? Who wants to read that for me, Tanner?
A hurricane is a huge
Rotating
storm with powerful winds and heavy rain that form over warm waters.
Warm waters. Good. So we know that a hurricane is a huge rotating storm. What else, boys and girls? Powerful. Boys and girls?
Heavy.
Heavy. What's heavy? What's heavy? Heavy rain and what else? Winds. Yes, you've got to have warm water and warm air for hurricanes to form, and we're going to learn more about that. Okay, so before I show you the next slide, we need to learn a word. The word is cyclone. Without reading this, who already knew what cyclone meant? Just a couple, maybe? Okay, so it's just wind and pressure that goes in a circular motion. Yeah, it just makes a circle. That is what a cyclone is. Yep, a tornado can be a cyclone too. So, hurricanes have different names depending on what ocean you're looking at. So, if it's in the North American or Caribbean, that's the ocean near us, it's called a hurricane. If it's in the Indian Ocean, it's called cyclones. In South Asia, it's called typhoons. Okay? And hurricanes form when you have really warm ocean water. It has to be 80 degrees Fahrenheit or hotter for it to work. And that just the moist air from the warm water will rise up and it'll start mixing with the cold air. And that's where you get that circular motion. So now I want everybody to stand up and we're going to talk about the different parts of a hurricane. I want you you to look at me. First, look at me. Put your arms out. And if you are touching somebody, you need to move. We might need to get on that side and on that side. You can move away from the carpet if you need to.
Right
Now-
here.
Yeah. Now I want you to do one spin. If you are touching somebody, you need to move.
I need to move.
I'm only touching the book bag. Here, let me move. I'm touching the book bag. I'm gonna switch on it.
If you spin and you touch somebody, you need more
Okay,
space.
Tanner, you try.
Okay.
Okay, put your arms out.
Hey guys, listen. If you can't do this right by following directions, we won't do it, and I will just stand here and talk about each thing. So the outer part of a hurricane is called the outer the outer flow Cyrus shield. So we're going to be that. We're going to be the outer flow shield. So I want you to hold your hands out really, really wide, and we are going to turn clockwise. Who knows what clockwise is?
This way. This way.
This way, the way the clock moves, okay? So we're going to move this way. You are now the outer flow shield of a hurricane. Okay? Now we have just the outer flow. Listen. Bailey, that's enough. We're moving on to something else. Now we're going to be the outer flow. That is kind of in the middle of the big part of the hurricane. So we're going to do this. And we're going to move clockwise. That is the outer flow of a hurricane. Okay? Okay, now